Good morning, students. Welcome to your English class. I hope that you are fine today with all the energy to pay attention to the class of today. For this class, you will need your notebook, write a comment, or your name in the chat to take attendance. Also, you will need to take notes and send a picture to my email today as much as possible. To start, you will need to draw a spider web like this one, okay? Remember, you can stop the video anytime that you need it. For an spider web, we need the main topic in the center. In this case, is hobbies and interest. And then you start writing words around related to the main topic. You already have an example that is knitting. Okay, so first of all, draw the spider graph, and then we will continue with a timer to start writing the words. Now you have 3 minutes in the timer to complete the spider graphs with all the words that you can write in this time. You have like 1 minute and a half. Continue writing words, try to remember what is your hobby, the ones that you have practiced this week. Which one would you like to practice? You have 20 seconds left. And stop. Try to check the spelling and the words that you have written. Now let's try to share it with the class, maybe in the comments here or in the chat that we have with the group. What kind of hobbies do you write? Are they sports or specific activities or not very common activities? Come on, write one of your examples in the comments or here in the chat. As you noticed in the previous exercise, our topic of today is vocabulary, and specific about hobbies and interests. First of all, we are going to check the vocabulary, and we have some pictures to have a better idea of the activities, hobbies that we are going to check for this class. The first one is collecting key rings. We can see a picture of this granny that collects key rings. These ones are key rings. This hobby is related to food. This hobby is cooking. Here we have doing drama. That is when we act in a play, for example. Keeping fit. This hobby is when we do exercise, in this case at home. Making jewelry. Here's when we make necklace, a bracelet. Making models. As you can see in these pictures, this man is making a model of a house, and over here the man is making a model of a boat. Online gaming, a very popular hobby where you can play video games using internet with people around the world. Practicing a musical instrument also is a very common hobby that people have. One of my favorite hobbies is taking photos. For me, it's a very enjoyable activity, and you can have memories of the places or people. Now, I have a question for you. What is your favorite hobby or interest? In my case, as I mentioned before, one of my favorite hobbies is taking photos, also cooking, and I have other ones, but these ones are the ones that I prefer. Which one is your favorite? Or do you practice other hobby that is not here? We have already checked vocabulary, and now we have here word XP. This word XP is about phrases that we can use when we talk about hobbies or interests. Some phrases are be into, that means be interested in or involved with. For example, I am into photography. Be mad about. This one means to be very enthusiastically fond of someone or something. For example, we are mad about Kahoot. We want to play a lot. Chill out. This means to relax completely. An example, she chills out at home. The next one is hang out with. The definition is to spend a lot of time in a place or with someone. Let's hang out with classmates. And the last one, join in. That is to become involved in an activity with other people. An example, I made a party and the students joined in the dancing. These are some phrases that we can use when we talk about hobbies and interests. We are going to use them depending on what we want to communicate. Now it's time to practice. Use the phrases and the vocabulary seen in this video to write 3 examples. I already have one example for you. Ada is into online gaming. The phrase that I'm using, be into. Remember, we use verb to be, so we have to conjugate it according to the subject. Okay? And the vocabulary that I use is online gaming. Recheck the video if you want to, and use one phrase and one word of the vocabulary, one hobby or interest, to write 3 examples. And this is how we conclude our class. But first of all, I need to give you 3 advices. Number 1, don't forget to send your pictures of your notes and examples to my email as much as possible before 11 p.m. If you have questions, let me know to help you. We have email and also the chat or WhatsApp too. And let me know if you like this kind of videos. What would you like to do? Try to give me feedback to improve my classes using videos. Thank you very much, students. See you next class.